Welcome to another episode of the Irregular show. I'm your host, Sleepy Melbourne, and Merry Christmas to all of you that celebrate Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and just happy holidays. We have episode 603 for Tower of God. Right before the new year, man. That's exactly what we need. Some new content. Now, chapter starts like all the other chapters into two parts. The first part, we start right where we left off with Bam and Tarmiel and this branch head that's so annoying. Getting ready to start the great killing chess game. Except for one thing. Dumas does not want to participate. He said, excuse me. The family head, the gray head, said that my job was to capture the irregular and bring him directly to him. I know that he said that we're supposed to follow your orders, but no. I'm not doing that. I'm going to capture him and I'm going to take him. And of course, oh boy has another workaround for that. Talking about, of course, I made a special position for you. You're the peace hunter. What you'll be able to do is randomly attack any piece that you want. And so that means you could also capture the irregular and take him back to the family head. Boy, if you don't get your I done thought of everything ass out of here. I hate him. I really do hate him. But regardless, it's explained that they have to go into these lanterns that will teleport them into different spaces inside of the sprout. And so both groups head into the lanterns. And as you get teleported, that is when your chess piece that you correlate to manifests. And of course, Bam is none other than the queen. We have no idea who the king is, which Bam wanted to be just because it would have made things easier. It's the most dangerous position. But also one of the positions that can end this game or just make things a lot easier for our group is the king. And so if Bam was the king, that would have just made things so much easier. But it was not to be. Bam is the queen, which is represented by the shark. He only knows that because he learned the game of chess from Kun. We don't get to see what any of the other participants are. So I'm really curious to see who the king is. Outside of that, we really don't spend a whole lot of time in this first part of the chapter. It switches right into Rachel right before the game started, going into the center of the sprout where Enkidu is held. We have Harang taking her there. And, they're having some friendly banter, a.k.a. Rachel's being an ass, and Harang is giving her what's what at every opportunity because fuck Rachel. She's literally the worst. The worst. Oh my God, I hate her so much. But anyway, she manages to get this door open that you need to be qualified to open it. But she has a bracelet from one of the 10 great family heads, so it gives her a false qualification to open the door. And so with that, she gets through and is able to awaken Enkidu, which was not the best decision. Enkidu is like a cube with a head inside of it. And what we learn is Tarmiel tried to turn Enkidu into a human. And it doesn't seem like that worked out very well. And Enkidu is extremely upset. Or at least that's what it seems, because as soon as he wakes up, he immediately starts screaming. I don't know if they're screams of pain, screams of anger. I just know that Enkidu is screaming and looking very wrathful. At first, I thought that this wasn't going to be a very interesting conflict because he was just a cube and a floating head. But I was wrong. While screaming, he also, I don't know if he grew or if he morphed, but his body got bigger. And then the real battle starts. Rachel's over here complaining about the screaming, asking other people to make it stop, when Howard reminds her, hey, you said you wanted to go here because you were qualified, so you need to figure out how to do this. Obviously, Rachel's not good enough to do this. She's not going to be able to pass this test. But due to her arrogance, she rushes straight towards Enkidu and tries to get him to stop. That does not happen. And like I said, he manifests a full gelatinous body. If you've ever seen a clay warrior, that's what Enkidu looks like right now. A head inside of a cube of energy connected to an energy body that's shaped like clay. Yeah. Miss Yura tries to help Rachel in this conflict and get her out of the way. Neither one of them is good enough, which I am happy for. I'm so disappointed in Miss Yura being from the 10th grade families and siding with Rachel, but I guess not everybody can be on Bam's side. That would make a very interesting story, but still, anytime that she can get what's what, anybody on Rachel's team getting what's what is primo perfection to me. I'm just, I love it. But Enkidu continues his rampage, going against Miss Yura, Rachel, and the bodyguard that they brought with them. Harang at this point has actually escaped and left the, it's not a cage, it's really more of the area that Enkidu was in behind that door. She left and also closed the door, which means that Rachel has to continue to face this and not try to run like she just did. Scary ass little But we see Harang walking back, the Red Witch alone, walking past one of the great family leaders. And who is it? None other than Gustav. Talking about, did you wake him up? She's like, isn't that what you wanted? Yeah. But none of the people that I went with were suitable hosts, so no one to be able to handle it. I've done my part, and I'm leaving. So her cuffs are freed. She's going back to Bam, most likely, which is who I need to get there. And Gustav is planning to fight Enkidu, talking about either me and Enkidu will be able to have a conversation because there's something that I want to ask, or we're going to have a battle. I'm hoping that they have a battle and he's unable to kill Enkidu and Bam gets to absorb it. I need the 10 family heads to lose some level of omnipotent power towards Bam, where they're just on this other plane of existence, where Bam is slowly working his way there. But any power up that we can give him to get towards that level, because I believe that higher than this and the tower is just going to be stronger, because if they were strong enough to get here and they just stop, then probably the rest of the tower has some crazy shit up it. And then there's still other people that are stronger. So I want to see Bam meet Enkidu. But that's basically the end of the chapter. We see Gustav standing over Enkidu talking about long time no see. And we will see next chapter 604 what happens. Hopefully, like I said, Bam gets to meet Enkidu, and that allows him to tip the balance and not even be on par with them, but have a little more free agency and movement and what's going on with him. Because if you know, and obviously we're all current, for the last little while, people have just been doing things to Bam or putting Bam in a situation, so he hasn't had a lot of like decision making. And I would like to get back to Bam deciding like where he wants to go or like how he wants to pursue things. So yeah, thank you for checking it out. This has been the Irregular show. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the things. Share. Let me know what you think. Also, there will be some more Tower of God content coming. 10 great families, different positions. Just getting into more of the lore and everything surrounding the story. All right, guys. Later.